So then, I decided that I'd do that shakedown run. Tonight I'm going to camp at Kilvay Hill. I live right near Kilvay Hill though, so it's not really an accurate shakedown run. So what I'm doing, figured I'd go for a hike for, well, I don't know, 5-6 hours with the kit, get used to walking with it, and camp out after that. But as you can probably tell, heavens have opened, so at least I'm getting to try out the poncho, and it's keeping me dry. Right then, just taking a quick breather. I've been out the house now for about 8.5 hours. I've only been hiking for about 6 hours though. It's like I stopped a couple of times to have a break and have a coffee down one of the Starbucks at a local retail park. The girls there are lovely, so I like to stop off and take advantage, have a few free refills. But now I'm just getting my breath back now. I've just hiked up Kilvay Hill. I'm at the top now. So I'm going to wander around, see if I can find like a place to pitch my tent. I know that there's some pastures over that way that some cows sometimes graze on, and up the back of me somewhere there's a marked hill trail that sometimes people take the dogs on, so I want to stay away from them. I want to find somewhere that's reasonably sheltered and flat ground, hopefully not with any big trees overhead, because these branches have a tendency to fall down when the winds pick up. But no, got my breath back now, so let's go see if I can find somewhere to camp. Right then. Just got woken up by a helicopter flying overhead. Inconsiderate bugger. It's about 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning. But I slept pretty well for the few hours that I was asleep. Like crashed out about 11, half 11. Read my book for about an hour beforehand and cooked myself some nice meals on my jet boil. I did myself some couscous and a cup of coffee, and then had some cheese and apricots for dessert. Like as far as camp living goes, I ate well last night. Thoughts on my kit? Like, really happy with it. Sleeping bag, for all that it's only a 1-2 season, I was so warm I had to like shed off. Like I was wearing just a pair of like sort of trekking bottoms and a t-shirt, so they came straight off, climbed back into my kit. Don't really know what else to say. Everything's holding up really well. I'm really happy with everything. Like, I'm surprised with how light my kit was. It's like it was real comfortable walking with it all yesterday. In fact, it was so comfortable I didn't even need to do up the waist belt on my bag. I was perfectly happy just letting it hang off my shoulders. So everything's pretty perfect. It's like, as far as shakedown runs go, I was really happy with it. The one thing I would change, well, maybe, is actually this thing. It's my tent. Only because it feels a bit like overkill. Like, I'm in England now, and it's been a bit of a miserable summer, but I'm still really warm, and it feels a little claustrophobic. I wish I was just under my tap so I could pop my head out and, you know, check out my surroundings. So I'm thinking when I go away doing my Camino, I might not bother with the tent, I might just take my basher. Like, I've got a British military DPM basher. It's lighter than my tent, it's smaller than my tent, so I might just sling that in my bag, sleep under that. So it's something to think about anyway. But I'm going to try and get some more sleep now. I want to be getting up for about 5:30ish, I think, pack on my kit away, and then I want to go see if I can catch the sunrise. So, yeah. Night-night, peeps. Well, this is a little embarrassing, but when I woke up this morning, there was no charge on my phone. Well, there was a little bit, but not enough for me to be able to take a video. So I just took a few photos just of the camp, like so you could see the tent as it was pitched, and just showing you me breaking it down, and finally the plot of land where I was camping, just to say, show that, you know, I left it just the way I found it, which is kind of the way it should be. Then I took a few photos of the sunrise, and it really was spectacular. There's a river that winds along the back there, and because of the mist coming off the river, it just looks as though a cloud had landed along the ground.